Hello and welcome to the Outer Worlds. Were those guards there before? Who knows? From Tennyson. Haven't seen him in days. And where are we on that toilet clock? If Chief Gwink taught me anything, it's that crew's morale is proportional to the quality of their output. You take away a crew's plumbing, you take away their privacy and dignity. So let's get that toilet fixed. Even though it's been 9 to 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get an old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead, and some of us are Tartarus and not reading this message, but I haven't lost hope. No one is responsible for my last invite. Responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free. So I just got off ice from a road trip on Dashkawa. Okay. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we downtoed. The Groundbreaker come and told us our docking was gonna be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent our entire goddamn week waiting for a brand of this low-fucked boat bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses. A family I don't see often enough. Debt you wouldn't fucking believe, and even if I'm not working, I still gotta make my payments. Does that seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here, and I'll respond when I get back from Jen's son in 3 years. Stop looking or else. Public notice regarding food situation. To those of you who have arisen concerns about the quality of Groundbreaker's vitals. Yes, I am aware that the problem stinks. Allow me to put this matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't raise from a humble beginning on a diet of spratworts and broads. But that's the reality of life up here. If you can salt it, can it, or zip it up in a pouch, then we are not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have, and what we have is smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustard. Last time I counted. Try and enjoy it. This is a general notice about our impound politics. If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. Their embassy is in the ground building opposite Sublight's warehouse. Send them your request. Outside fees and hate mail, especially hate mail. If Groundbreakers impound it, you pay. You damn fees and don't bother any people. Urgently looking for new crew to sign up with. I've been stuck in Halcyon for almost a year. Don't know what's holding up my next position. Never have to wait this long to get on another frigate. I'd planned to take one of the rare long hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any, and even shorter skips of the inner worlds seem rather than the outer worlds these days. If anyone has any information about upcoming work, please post it here. Down on my luck. Hey, so here's my story. My ship limped into Groundbreaker's rough state. We couldn't make it to repair fees and docking fees, refueling, or fees for not being able to pay our fees, so I'm kind of stuck here. You mean interest, right? Then they took my ship and sold it off as scrap. Now my credit is short hell and corporate fighters won't hire me on. I'm hoping someone with a bunk of spare and places to go is feeling charitable. Thanks for listening. This notice has been posted 56 times in 632 days. Yeah, no one cares. Just like in the real world.
I can't believe it.
Recent user Cowman. Callahan. Okay, signed in. Everson B logged out. Right. Callahan M. Welcome, Callahan. You made your spacer's choice when you sign up employed contract. I keep telling you the HUD doesn't fit right. There is something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll be on your moon, man. I'm sorry, is this my life now? Because if it is, I'll take it. I'll be your moon man, but there won't be anything left of me to core. Right. Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop bunch. I remember when I used to turn wrench back home on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen, over in Sublight, told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and others hugs from me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders at home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent. Right. And enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent. You can get one just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount at all. I know it's bad. As the one whose office is closest to our radiators, you can imagine why I want to take 3 showers every day. I hear you. We've got eyes on the problem, and hands, and tools. It's a mechanical problem with a mechanical solution. In the meantime, enjoy some additional water rations and take breaks. You deserve them. If you're thirsty for cooler air, talk to your closest engineer about spots with favorable conditioning. Seeking ethically flexible spacer with stellar bay landing clearance. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvages. Details given upon acceptance of contracts. Active warrants, prior convicts. No questions asked. Our background checks filter out criminals' red flags. Plausible deniability is Sublight Way. See Leah Hagen for details. Warehouse next to the Supervans joint, 2nd floor. Loitering on broad property is strictly forbidden. Do not delete. The Halcyon Holding Corporation office and its environs are for conducting office board business only. Anyone found misusing board property will be fined accordingly. Board property including, but not limited to, Halcyon Holdings office here, on the Groundbreaker. The space directly in front of the desk, the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for your cooperation. P.S. Please note, the next spacer caught drinking on the stairs outside of the embassy may find themselves on the roadside of an airlock. P.P.S. This is the 3rd time I've had to post a message and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open the board-sectioned investigation into your behavior and when you're caught pushing your accordingly flags milestone. Okay. Yes, I know I'm sleepy. I can't do anything about that.
Following that series? The Hunt for the Wimbro?
The pirate ship?
Urban Benford. We are gonna talk to that
I
guy.
don't go in for docu-serials.
CNP burst pockets can be macrowaved in 2.5 seconds. Burst.
In fact, I think this should be my priority right now because I need to sleep.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea. Yes, dearie. Take that. Shouldn't be too tough for any time.
Okay, we actually need to go here, apparently. Very well. Wrong place. Now we do have objectives. Purchase this, go talk to people and stuff. Graham Baker, security informed me that your ship has been impounded by orders of the board. You need to clear this up. Bedford. Halcyon Holding Board representative on the station.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Have you seen
this
this
is
man? Reward offers for information leading to the capture of new...
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Let's see what you have.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion to...
Right. What does that do? Pasta pack. Ooh, pasta.
All organic ingestion materials are served at an excessive temperature. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Aren't you just a glorified vending machine?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Oh, let me take a look at that. Maybe I can fix it.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shocked subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion. Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock.
Well, that was kind of funny. Yeah, I can go through.
Shh. You'll have to show me how to do that.
I will. Anyway. Anti-Cleo worker. What the hell happened to you? Food service automechanical repair manual. Automechanical. Let's try to say that 10 times. Later. Please follow all recommended safety protocols before maintaining or clearing your unit. The ASCR F900 is equipped with anti-tampering subsystems which trigger a self-defense mechanism in the food preparation applause. Self-defense suspenders are pacific functions. Please also remember to deactivate and remove all silencing, dicing, blending, fillaring, chopping, debounding or tenderizing apparatus prior to opening any access panels, and it's critical that a spray of blood obscures the rest of the menu. Ooh dear. Okay, do any of these pills actually help me with insomnia? Brings a flesh mock apple taste to your favorite carbaned tea. Okay, and you? A milk chocolate bar with caramel and pea-free nuts in it. It's time for your Kyo. That's a weird slogan.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Scheduled advertisement for the following story. have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about it.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
I am the captain of the Unreliable, though my ship is a bit grounded at the moment.
I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll try not to start any fights, but no. I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace. Can I just say, okay, if you have a final say, can you help me out with this? I'll try not to start any fights, but I might have to end some.
Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I get out of impound, I'm bound for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders.
Right,
Seem different. So welcome aboard.
Right, seem different, sure. I heard you have some heat problems. What's the problem?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
And you haven't fixed them because...
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roost.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor for work this out. I'm available for a reasonable price.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
The back bays. Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
And you can't get those parts anywhere else.
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
Well, their negotiations sound more like a bureaucratic coup.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
Haven't you sent anyone else down there to get the parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
None taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
Right, I'll get you those parts.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
We actually need to go this way.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information. Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
Well, let's hear why you have grounded my ship.
Oh, hello. Oh, this is quite unexpected. I didn't have any visitors on my schedule today. Who might you be?
I'm the captain of the Unreliable.
The captain of the... No, that can't be right. Alex Hawthorne is the captain of that vessel. On top of that, I just impounded it. Oh. Oh dear. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Alex isn't important. I'm here to turn in Phyllis's walls. Who? No, I'm not gonna do that. Forget Alex. Why did you impound my ship?
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells. Around and around we go.
Thrilling. Anyway, about my ship.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Why do you think I know who William Wells is anyway? It's actually Phineas Wells, whatever.
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
And why are you so interested in this Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Well, he never mentioned Wells.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Right, I'm also here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
She's worth more alive than dead. Put her under an indentured conduct.
That's not unreasonable. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
The way I see it, she doesn't have much choice.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
No, we are leaving, thank you. Companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and can be granted new perks. Go to the companion page in your ledger and select Perks button to see the available perks. As fortune would have it, I can finally bloody rest on my ship. Melee damage, armor rating goes up. Or range damage. Melee damage maybe? Let's go with the armor rating. I mean, I'm not gonna use companions anyway, so it's not that important. Okay, I'm gonna think about it. I also leveled up myself. My temperament is below average, that's cool. Okay, what should I go for? I do want some lockpicking. Okay, let's get you to 30. Right, let's reverse so. We're gonna go with deck. Seriously? Should I go for Intimidate? Both of you are on 40 right now, so let's keep you like that. You're on 50 because of Victor. Vicar, whatever. Riot control armor, that gives you a little bit of engineering, which I approve of. Dialogue, no. Let's go to ranged. There we go. And let's keep it like that. Engineering it is. And we also have perks. What should we choose for you? Oh! Weapons armor durability, sprint, walk, unable to... right. XP from companions, vendor prices, base health goes up. Companion critical chance. Consumables. Let's go with base health. Right then, finally I can go and get some sleep. The Manti-Pillar examined.
Hey, you got a second?
We'll talk after I'm back.
Guess not.
The Unreliable takes flight. No, it doesn't. I just want to sleep.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit.
Right then. Sleep. Let's get some food. And some drinks. Right then. If I repair you all, it cost me 17 parts and 6 armor parts. I do want to tinker you a little bit. Good. That was actually kind of expensive, wasn't it? So I'm gonna keep a bolter gun on me, but first let's break down some stuff and repair my pistol. That's enough from now. Okay, I didn't know you can do that, but cool. Gonna leave this bolter pistol here. I'm gonna leave this power suit. Sneak. Inspiration? Maybe. One-handed melee. We definitely don't need you. In fact, should I upgrade my armor as well? How much to Thinker would add? 1,000, and it's not gonna do anything, so let's break down stuff. Defective Moon Man. Temptation goes +1. There we go. Yeah, why don't you stay here? I'll call you back if I need anyone to read me the Bible or anything. Whatever you do. You wanted to speak.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Okay. Were you stalking me? I don't appreciate being stalked.
What? No. No. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. I'm not trying to be all creepy like, I just want to make a good case for myself. Just give me a shot, that's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Well, if you're trying to convince me to hire you, you're going about it the wrong way.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
Don't beg. Tell me, why do I need you on my crew?
Hey, that's good advice. I like the way you think, boss. Besides, not like there's a line of folks standing around hoping to get on your ship. I'm persistent, I'm eager, and I'm showing initiative. What else do you want on your crew?
Okay, how about an interview?
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
What's your value of P?
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust. Maybe with a little cream on top? Classic.
Are you good in a fight?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
And what is your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Sorry, Felix, but I have to say no.
Well, try my best. I appreciate you giving me another shot at least. If you change your mind, I'll be right here in the docking bays.
Well, I need someone who is willing to take orders and who is not going to betray me. I can come back to him at some point. Am I wearing this hat? No, it's just in my inventory. Cool. Let's purchase all of you. And all of you. That's 6, that's cool. Officer's Spine. This one-handed sword is extremely sharp and exceptionally strong. It's scrabbled in design to coat the blade with acid. It is unsheathed, with vents along the blade to keep the blade coated while drawn, dealing corrosive damage to targets. That sounds impressive, actually.
Hey there. Be seeing you.
Right. Well, we cleared the dead, might as well say that to the girl. I don't remember which one it was. Who goes there? Captain MacReed. That sounds easy. The worst contact, talk to Ellie. Oh, how much... Yeah, we are carrying quite a lot of stuff again.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Fudge. A soft, sour candy shell around a sweet purple berry flavored center. Suck it. Chew it. You can do it. C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our C&P.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
Right.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
You work for me just because I helped Jesse.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
What did Jesse do for you?
She helped me win a bet.
Oh, you're a gambler. She says she saved your life.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
They're not that fast.
That's what I thought. And as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
That's an interesting story.
Moral is, mantisaurs can't run when they're full of holes.
You really don't like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Should I take you? Okay, I'm gonna toss a die. On 1, 2, and 3, I'm gonna leave you behind. 4, 5, and 6. You're welcomed. 1, well, goodbye.
Got word from Udam, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
I'll be on my way. Right then. Next. Get new parts for the radiators. I might. Oh, let's go to this merchant.
You should give... Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's choice.
Fair warning, you're still logged in one of the public terminals.
Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security?
What do you sell here?
Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that too.
Okay, show me.
Have a look.
Okay, I'm gonna get some water, some energy drinks, and some tea.
What about the rail gliding championships?
I didn't think anyone with natives followed that. Hell,
Right, you don't sell the stuff I'm looking for. Now, there were some vending machines over here, so I might as well use that.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled.
Perfect. Inferno Site. Death itself will be jealous of anyone who wields the Inferno side. It literally drips death.
Advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game.
Right then.
This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of...
Meals come with this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Do you know that there is a dead body in your kitchen?
This unit would clarify. There is a dead mechanic in the kitchen. User error in the maintenance of this unit's cutlery engaged several systems at once. The slicer, the grinder, the tenderizer.
Do you plan on cleaning up back there?
This unit is not designated for cleaning duties and cannot be compelled to accept another unit's responsibilities.
Well, that sounds like a pretty nasty bug in your system.
This unit behaves precisely as it was engineered. Neither this unit nor its corporate proprietor claim any responsibility for the mess.
Right. Well, let's see what you have.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Don't even know what that is. Tubacorn ears. Roast them, pop them, or eat them. Now. Organic, vegan, made gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free. I am sure it's incredible. So, who are you supposed to be?
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
What is a spratwort exactly?
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
Terra-fry?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Is Spratwurst your own invention or what?
Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat.
Is Bratwurst like Bratwurst? I've seen a lot of those.
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
Okay, that's enough talk for now.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
Let's see what you have.
Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
You have some water. I'm gonna purchase all of that. I mean, you just allow me to come here?
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only testament to its durability.
We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Right, let's see what you have. They were option 2. Ports of call. Hack goes up if you got this. Just curious. Streetwear basic. You don't have what I'm looking for. This one is cheaper than I thought it would be. And what is this? Vortex Mace. In response to the resistance of the thick bouts of many colonial creatures had to standard melee weapons, T&L developed the Vortex Mace, its family of weapons. Okay then. It's a lot of stuff you have here. But I think I'm going to end this episode here. Yes, next time I'm gonna speak with this guy. Oh great, I'm thirsty. Fortunately, I just purchased a lot of water. Right, thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.